I still remember the day Lola first came to our village. She was the most beautiful woman I had ever seen. Her skin was dark like smooth chocolate, and her eyes sparkled when she laughed. She was not just beautiful, she was also very smart. Everyone loved her, men admired her, and women wanted to be her friend. But there was one thing about Lola that made her different. Unlike other women, her chest was as flat as a man's. Many people whispered about it behind her back, but Lola never let it bother her. She was confident, always walking tall. Then came Obi. He was a strong, handsome man from a wealthy family. He saw Lola and fell in love with her immediately. He told everyone, "This is the woman I want to marry." The village was happy for Lola. Her wedding was the talk of the town. The wedding day arrived, and it was grand. The food, the music, the dancing, it was a day no one would forget. But what happened that night was even more unforgettable. Obi and Lola went into their new home as husband and wife. But in the middle of the night, we heard shouting. Then we saw Obi storm out of the house, his face full of anger. "I cannot marry my fellow man," he shouted. Everyone was confused. What did he mean? Had Lola done something wrong? People gathered around to ask him, but he refused to speak. The next morning, Lola left the village, her eyes filled with tears. Obi had divorced her on their wedding night. A new beginning. Lola moved to Lagos, hoping for a fresh start. But Lagos was not easy. She searched for jobs, but no one wanted to hire her. She tried selling goods on the streets, but business was slow. She spent many nights crying, wondering if she had made a mistake by leaving the village. One day, she met Bisi, an old friend from school. Bisi had a small shop and seemed to be doing well. "Lola, you need to find something that works for you," Bisi advised. So Lola started a small provision shop. At first, business was tough, but she never gave up. Slowly, customers began to trust her. They loved her kindness and honesty. One evening, as they sat outside her shop, Bisi looked at Lola and smiled. "My friend, I have something that might help you," she said, handing her a small bottle. "What is this?" Lola asked. "It's a breast enlargement cream," Bisi said. "It will make you look the way men expect." Lola hesitated. She had always been proud of who she was. But she remembered Obi's words, the pain of being rejected. She decided to try it. Weeks passed and Lola's body began to change. Her chest became fuller, rounder. She looked in the mirror and smiled. For the first time in a long while, she felt different. Love and doubt. Not long after, she met Dayo. He was kind, patient, and treated her with respect. He loved her laughter, her intelligence, and how she never gave up on life. Dayo would visit her shop every evening, sometimes bringing snacks, sometimes just sitting and talking. Lola found herself looking forward to those moments. One evening, as they watched the sunset, Dayo turned to her. "Lola, you are the most amazing woman I've ever met. I want to spend my life with you." Lola's heart pounded. Could she trust him? Would he reject her like Obi? She forced a smile. "Dayo, are you sure? Do you really know me?" "I know enough," he said gently. "And I want to know more." The truth revealed. When Dayo proposed, Lola was scared. What if he reacted like Obi? The night before the wedding, she sat in front of the mirror, touching her body. Was this truly who she was? Or had she changed to fit into a world that never accepted her? She made a decision. She had to tell Dayo the truth before it was too late. That evening, she met him by the riverbank. "Dayo, there's something I need to tell you before we get married." He listened patiently as she told him about her past, the whispers, the shame, the rejection. When she finished, she looked away, afraid of his reaction. But Dayo took her hands in his. "Lola, I love you for who you are, not just how you look. Your heart, your mind, your strength, that's what matters to me." Tears rolled down Lola's cheeks. She had finally found someone who saw her worth beyond appearances. True happiness. Their wedding was simple but beautiful. Unlike her first wedding, Lola was not worried about what people would say. This time, she was marrying a man who truly loved her. Together, they built a happy life. Lola's shop grew, and soon she owned a supermarket. She mentored young women, teaching them that beauty was not just about appearance. Years later, when she returned to the village, people whispered again, but this time, in admiration. Lola has become a great woman, they said. And as she walked through the village with her husband and children, she smiled. She had found her second chance. And this time, she would never let it go. Please don't forget to leave a comment, like and subscribe for more interesting folk tales. Save this video to watch later. Thank you.